Hello everyone, it's Julie. Today I'm getting ready with you. I'm putting on my makeup. It's been a long time because we've started school, and if you remember, I am an elementary art school teacher, so the videos might take a little bit longer to post. But today I'm talking about a huge Seint sale that we'll be having in a few days, starting August the 21st. We're gonna have Seint products on sale from 20% off all the way to 50% off. And today I'll be sharing with you my very favorite routine for getting up in the morning going to school every day. So if you like this really clean, polished, professional look, stay tuned. I'm gonna share that with you today. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's Julie. It has been a long time since I have done a video. We have just started school, and I am an elementary art school teacher. I teach pre-K students, 3 and 4-year-olds, all the way up until 5th grade students. So as you can imagine, I've been very busy, but on the side, I like to do videos on makeup. I am an independent Seint beauty consultant. I do have a background in makeup artistry. I work for brands such as Dior and Sephora, and now I am a huge Seint fan. That would be S-E-I-N-T. This is an up-and-coming company, and they're known for their magnetic palettes, which house everything from eyeshadow to foundation to blush. I really love this brand, so hence I now sell it. You know, as a teacher, it really helps me earn a little bit extra cash on the side. And I sell mostly to friends and family, but now I'm on YouTube and I'm sharing all my tips and tricks with you. Today, we're just gonna do a get ready with me. I don't have any makeup on, my hair is not done, and I wanna just show you some things that I enjoy using, some things that I have recently found are just really lovely. As you can see here, I do have some thinning hair. I'll share with you some products that I'm trying. This is just a hereditary hair thinning. My mom also has it. It's called alopecia, and really Rogaine is something that really I noticed it helped in my younger years, but as soon as I started getting pregnant and having kids, I had to stop the use of it, and it really delayed the progress of the Rogaine. So now I've tried it again, and it's not really working as well as it used to. So I'm gonna be trying the Bondi Boost line. I have a couple of their products that I just picked up from Ulta. I'll share those with you today, but I'm going to take you through my current routine and regimen, which has been awesome. My skin is looking really good. As you know, we're coming out of the summer. I live in Florida. I'm a teacher, so I'm off during the summer with my kids. We go to the beach, we go outside, and normally I'd have tons of brown spots, discoloration, but not so, because Curology has just come out with a new product. This is their, let's see what it says. I think this is called their Future Formula. I will check and make sure that's indeed the name of this, but Curology is a mail order prescription company. They hook you up with a doctor, a dermatologist, who will prescribe to you your own special formulation based on some questions that you answer, and then you also have the ability to upload photos of your skin, and they kind of work with you and monitor your progress, and then they will adjust the formula every now and then. So right now, my formula is tretinoin 0.05%, azelaic acid 5%, niacinamide 4%, and I apply a pea-size amount nightly. So what I do is I usually put a pump of this on my finger. I dot it here, 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 and then I also put it on my neck. And I just blend that one pump of product all over, making sure that it's all over. Sometimes I'll even just graze my lower eye area. And if you use this consistently, if you miss a night, that's okay. But I do notice some peeling when I miss a night. But if I use it every night, my skin is like glass in the morning. So this is their new product. They used to all come in a white bottle, and now this comes in a beautiful little lavender bottle. But this has been a major improvement to my skincare regimen. It is a lovely product. I'm really loving it. So I use that at night. And what I also have been using at night is the Seint cleanser, which has really been wonderful with the Curology. This is very active. This is very gentle. It does have a milk-based lactic acid in it. So what I do is I normally will, and I can totally use this right now and show you. There's no harm in using it during the day as well. I'm gonna get some warm water going. But what I normally do is I put this on my fingers, and as you see, it's very watery. It's not like your normal cleanser. And I just kind of massage this in. It's kind of an oily cream, but a liquidy consistency. And you're just gonna massage that all over. And this even works at night to kind of lift up the makeup that I wear. I mean, I use Seint makeup, so by the end of the day, you know, it just feels like skin, and it doesn't feel like I have a lot of makeup on by the end of the day. I mean, it looks like I do. I don't want to give you the wrong impression that the makeup looks like it's worn away, but with Seint, I don't have to wear as much. Okay, so what you do is you just massage this in. You can use this morning or night. Okay, very gentle. And as it starts to dry, as your fingers start to tug on your skin, you're gonna reach for one of their microfiber cloths, okay? So these cloths come in, let me see if I have it here. I might have put it somewhere. These come in the color gray or white, okay? And they also come in the small size rounds or the full cloth. So I'm just gonna see if the water is warm. It is. And I'm gonna moisten the microfiber cloth and just kind of gently, using circular motions, massage the product and the makeup off my face. And it leaves your skin really moisturized, soft, supple, and I even use this. I'll take my finger and wrap it around the round, and then I'll even go over my lids without having to use the makeup remover. And you notice I have my lilac straight lashes on, and you know, I don't feel like I'm causing those to come off. Okay, excuse my husband, he's very loud, and just love that. So at night I do the Seint milk cleanser, and I do my Curology retinol product, tretinoin, kind of like the gold standard of anti-aging. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse and pat my face dry. Okay, and at night when you're putting on your Curology tretinoin, you want to make sure that your skin is dry when you put it on. If you put the tretinoin on while the skin is still wet or still kind of moist feeling or sticky, it will be a little bit more stingy feeling. So we're gonna let that dry. So now here we are in the morning. I have been using the Dior cleanser, the on and off. It is very effective. It removes eye makeup, it removes makeup and cleanses your skin. But I never thought I'd say this, but it actually makes me feel very taut and very dry, kind of itchy and scratchy. So I probably will not repurchase that. I think I'm gonna stick with my Seint cleanser. This feels so luxurious. I love it. It's not foaming. You know, for many years I really preferred a foaming product. The Dior product is foaming, but I don't think I like that very much. Now my friend gave me this anti-aging Terra Mare aloe and tea tree toner. Didn't need it, was not really seeking a toner don't really use a toner, but Seint has a toner and I like their toner. But she gave this to me, and it actually does really smell and feel really good. It's the tea tree smell. We're just gonna put that on. And, you know, unless I see a reason to discontinue the use, I'll continue to use this. You know, it says it's anti-aging. Have to do a little bit more research on this brand. She got it in her Ipsy subscription box, I think. For whatever reason, she gave it to me. Okay, so Terre Mere or Mare. Okay, that's that product. Feels really good. Smells really good. Now, one product from Dior that I do love, and I do love many products from Dior, don't get me wrong, but this is their Capture Totale Le Serum. This is kind of you know, one of those holy grail products. It's a great serum. Even dermatologists in magazine articles have raved about the results with this product. This and this have made such a difference in my skin. So what I do is I normally put 1-2 drops of the Serum from Dior on my fingertips in the morning. I don't use this at night. And then I massage it in to my face and neck. It's a lightweight serum. It's not greasy. So if you have oily skin, you're not gonna hate this. This is a really nice water-feeling serum. It absorbs rapidly, so you can continue with your skincare regimen, your sunscreen, okay, your moisturizer. It is already absorbed into the skin. And that's the beauty of a serum. They go really deep into the skin, farther than a moisturizer can go. Dior was one of the first companies, if not the first, to come up with the liposome technology. It was a delivery system that they founded to deliver high result ingredients into the skin. So you can already see a difference. Very lifted. By the way, I'm 43 years old as of July of this year, feeling pretty good. Also back on Weight Watchers, counting the points is working. Weight Watchers always works for me. Doesn't matter what age you are, you can lose weight on Weight Watchers. And you know, if you hate counting, maybe it's not for you. If you don't mind having your app out and just scanning barcodes, so easy. As long as you're counting, you're gonna see results. Now, I totally skip a moisturizer in the daytime because I have found the best sunscreen in the world. It is lightweight, it is mineral based, it has a high SPF of 50, PA++++. It is a BB fluid, meaning it's going to even out your skin tone. It is non-greasy. It is a wonderful makeup primer, and it controls the shine for me. This is called Exuviance Skin Caring BB Fluid. Comes in only one color. It's not dark, it's more on the light side, even for myself. If you have an African American skin tone or a darker skin tone, it's a mineral sunscreen, so it may put a white cast on your face. I would have to try this to know for sure, but if you're putting makeup over it, it's beautiful. If you're wearing it alone, my darker skin ladies, it might show. So let's just try it. The Dior has already vanished into the skin. The complexion without makeup is pretty good. This you're gonna shake. I really hope that Exuviance is not discontinuing this product, because I am pulling people to this product. It's amazing. It works with the Seint makeup like a charm. And you can find it at Ulta or exuviance.com. Okay? So what I do in the morning is I take it, you can see kind of the color on the rim here. I'm going to take a stripe of it. I just go over my cheek, another stripe on the forehead, chin. I like to do a little bit on my nose. And I put some on my neck. Okay, you don't want to be skimpy with your sunscreen. This lasts all day for me. And then you're going to start rubbing in, making sure that it is all over the face, because I'm using the tretinoin at night in the Curology formula. You need to protect your skin. And now I'm not out in the sun all day. I'm in the building. But in the afternoon, I do have a duty where I have to go stand outside and watch the kids safely leave the campus of the school building on their bikes and walking. So I am out in the sun. Okay, now, does this roll? Does this peel? No, it does not. But when you're using the Curology, you're gonna have a period of peeling. You're gonna have some dead skin lifting. So that is what you're feeling, not the Exuviance sunscreen. So I don't want you to be alarmed. It's not the sunscreen rolling off your face, it's the skin. Okay, so when my skin is not in the peeling phase, this goes on beautifully. So you can see, it definitely lightens the skin. Has a very kind of white cast to it. I'm gonna rinse off my hands. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few moments. Actually, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do my hair. So this morning, so we're waiting for the sunscreen to dry. This morning I used 2 new products that I'm gonna try. I used the Bondi Boost Hair Growth Shampoo. I assume that's what the HG means. And the Hair Growth Conditioner. These smell herbal. They smell like rosemary, tea tree, mint kind of smell. You only need a small amount. And the lather is about medium. It's not a lot of lather. But I noticed with this shampoo that I have a lot of volume, okay? Then what I do have some hair growth vitamins from Bondi. Haven't tried these yet, I'll let you know. But then what I do is I put the volume and texture styling cream from them on my hair. My hair is a little bit dry. I've been sitting around letting it air dry, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to my hair, because this really works best on kind of a damp hair, like a towel dried hair. So I noticed with the Bondi Boost shampoo and conditioner, I can get out of the shower and use my Manta brush from Virtue, which is a really nice brush for thinning hair, and I can comb through my hair without using a detangler. Works really well. So what I do is I'm just gonna put this on my hand, and you just see a little bit, okay? And then we're just gonna work this into the crown area where I need the volume. I don't like a lot of volume on the ends of my hair. I like it on top, okay? And then of course, if you want to, you can comb this through, and then we're going to blow dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair, okay? Okay, I'm back. I've used the Bondi Boost. You can see the volume that I have from just blow drying my hair. I am going to curl and give my hair some wave, but I'm gonna do that after makeup. So I just blow dried my hair. My skin is ready to receive my Seint makeup. The Exuviance sunscreen dries really quickly, but you want to kind of let it, have its moment to absorb into the skin. So what I've been using lately is the color Hazel. Okay, this is I have several Seint palettes going at the moment. When you're an artist, you kind of have things everywhere. I don't have my own personal palette laid out. I'm just kind of trying different things all the time. When you're a customer, you're slowly building your collection of products, but I have things everywhere. So this is one of my favorite palettes. This is the Demi 18, and it will house 9 full-size tins or 18 of the half-size tins in this palette. It is very sleek. It will fit inside of the brush roll bag, which I have here from Seint. So this will hold brushes and it will hold this palette. As you see, it matches as well. So it will roll up and it's great for travel. We are going to be having a huge sale. This is the perfect time to mention that Seint is on a roll this year with all kinds of fun sales and deals and new product launches. So just in a few days, on August the 21st, I believe it runs until the 25th, we are having a sale with products going 20% off, 30% off, 40% off, and even up to 50% off. There's going to be a wide array of products that are being placed on sale. I imagine there will be a lot of things that sell out. But back to the makeup. So if you are new to Seint, Seint is all about customization. It's all about creating a makeup regimen and routine and aesthetic that fits your personality. As you can see here, Seint, we offer many different styles of palettes, decorations. They're all gorgeous. We have even more styles than this. And really, Seint will come out with new palettes all the time. And I really look forward to when they do launch new palettes. But those are just a few. I have some that are even larger than that. But what I'm going to do is start with my main shade. So with Seint, we do have foundation. And again, our foundations come in a tin, just like everything else. The color that I'm using right now, because it seems to cover really good, and that's how you know you have the right color. If your color is not covering the imperfections, it's not the right color. Even if it looks like it might be right in the tin, that's not what it is going to look like on your skin. So the color that I've been using is Hazel. And as you can see here, Hazel looks to be too yellow, too dark for me, but you're gonna see it blends beautifully and it airbrushes the skin. My skin is so good right now with the Curology and the Dior Serum that I don't have to use a lot of makeup. So I highly recommend those products, but I also recommend the blush bronzer brush. Okay, this one's definitely needing a cleansing. And there are two ways that you can clean your brush. We have the brush cleaner spray, which is an instant cleaner and sanitizer. You spray it onto your brush and then wipe it off on a towel or a tissue. And then we have this beautiful new product. This is the brush cleaning soap. Comes in a jar. Okay, it has a scrubbing brush on it so that you can scrub your brushes against this. And a spa smelling, tea tree smelling bar of soap in there. Okay, so it really deep cleans your brush. It makes them kind of a lighter color. Again, this one's got makeup all in it. So Seint has you covered with cleaning your brush. So what I like to do with this brush, which was made for blush and bronzer, is I like to use this kind of as an airbrush brush. Lots of brands have an airbrush brush, you know, where it's like a, you know, synthetic hair brush. Kind of, when you press it to your skin, it kind of is soft and just diffuses the look of the makeup, okay? So we're just gonna tap into our product. You're not ever going to wipe or swipe with this makeup. It is a very high concentrated makeup, just a little tap, okay? And I'm gonna look into the mirror and I'm gonna apply it starting in the cheek area. Wherever your area of concern is, or uneven skin tone, that's where you're gonna start. And you can see how I'm kind of stamping and circling, stamping and circling. We're not rubbing the skin because that's gonna bring about redness. Okay, and I just primarily focus. Here's some little dark spots here. They're gonna vanish with this color. Okay, I don't really need coverage on my jaw, but if you wanted to take it down that way, certainly go ahead. So that's done. Looks great. Okay, it has a beautiful kind of warm tone to it that matches my neck. This is more pink. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, stamp, 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 and now we're gonna do the other side. And the cream makeup is just absolutely gorgeous on the skin. It's like cream, I mean, it's like your skin. It is not like other creams on the market that turn to a powder or that are very heavy. It's really imperceptible on the skin. So again, just kind of staying in the cheek region. And there, done. You notice the chin. This is where also I will go. So again, this color is hazel. If you go too light with your color, which is usually the mistake that most women make, especially if you have experience with, you know, makeup. If you worked at a store, you're used to matching clients, you think you know what you're doing when it comes to matching. But with Seint, it's different. And I don't care what people say. Oh, all color matching should be the same, no matter what the formula. It's not. I know from experience because I've tried this myself. I tried to match myself using the ways I was taught when I worked at Sephora. Does not work with Seint. You're just gonna have to either get a really good artist who knows what they're doing and can help you find a color, or you might have to buy a few colors, maybe 3, and just kind of play with it and see which one works. They do have a great return policy with Seint, or keep the colors. A lot of times the 3 colors that you choose, one will be good for winter, one will be good for brightening, and one will be good for summer. Okay? Now I'm going to go on the nose. Now over the years, you'll notice that many Seint artists have gotten on social media and have shown different ways of applying this. So I think originally you were supposed to do your contour first, which is kind of like that shadow color, and then you were supposed to kind of fill in the areas, and you're just placing color to color. That's fine, but for me, putting a contour on my skin where I have splotches and things that need coverage, I don't like that. I like to get the coverage first and do layers. And you can see I'm not wearing a lot. You're not just putting a mask of makeup on. Remember, I didn't put any makeup here, okay? I'm just putting it mostly in the T-zone of my face. And then you might have seen people do the cheetah, which is where they take their finger and they dot it all over their face and then they blend. It's super fun, you know, super fast. But if you're someone like me that really, you know, enjoys the experience of putting makeup on every day, you're gonna wanna do it like this. Now, the last ear I'm gonna do is very little on the forehead. So just basically right across the center of my forehead, where the sun would hit, just gonna go right across here. And at 43, I feel like I'm kind of lucky not to have wrinkles on my forehead. Unless I mean, even when I'm like making faces and stuff, I don't have wrinkles. So I've taken care of my skin, I think, pretty well, okay? So there, I'm done with hazel. Now from there, I'm gonna move to my brows, and there's, you know, no rhyme or reason to why I'm doing it this way. Some days I'll do my contour before my brow, but that's just what I'm feeling needs attention right away. So I'm gonna do my brow. I'm gonna put this brush away for now. I'm gonna grab my Seint brow brush, okay? And I'm gonna go into yet another palette, and I'm gonna use a product that is part of our Seint Demi collection. So with Demi, you'll notice that all the colors, all the creams are in these half-size tins. That is because they are super concentrated. You will have this for the rest of your life. They are that long lasting. You only use a little bit. But these were made as color filtering correctors. Women who do not want to wear makeup all over their face, they might have a few areas where they just want to kind of erase imperfections, and that is who this was created for. So the theory is that if you have the right color, when you place it color to color, it will erase the imperfection, and it does. It really does. Like if I have a brown spot, I will use one of these colors that have red in it. So brown is an excess of green in the skin. So what is opposite of green on the color wheel? Red. So any of the red-based colors should work to make that brown spot disappear. So So back to what we were doing, which is brows. Demi, which is this line of cream makeup, has a color called Envy +1. So I use this on my brows. I don't like to use their eyeshadows on my brows because it ruins the eyeshadow. When you're dipping in to the eyeshadow with this angle brush every day, it's gonna start to crack the shadow. And the powders on the brows, they kind of like smear around and stuff. So I just like to take my brush and I just kind of take the sides of the brush, flipping it, going back and forth, flipping it, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna fill in with the angle brush my brows. And the Envy +1 is a great color for people with my hair color, brunettes. Okay, and you can see how natural that color, because it's a wax-based cream, it really does nicely on the brows. So you see here, here's a color. This would be good for my redheads. This is called NR, and this is also a demi color. That would be great on someone with that reddish hair, okay? So I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then we'll go on to the other brow. Okay, brows are done. They look really good. Seint does make a brow wax. So if you have hair that's kind of bushy and longer, the wax would keep those hairs from moving around during the day. I don't really have long brow hair. Take it as you will. I don't know if that's a blessing or not, but I'm kind of like my brows the way they are. They look good. All right, now we're gonna do some shadow. And then we'll kind of see, when you wear Seint and when you do the Curology and stuff, you just don't feel like you need as much makeup. I feel very happy with the way my complexion looks so even right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. In the morning, because I'm a teacher, I've just been doing something really quick and easy. So there is another YouTuber, the Contoured Chemist. Can't remember, I think it's Sarah Martin. She recommended the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I use it. I don't really notice anything absolutely spectacular about this. I believe I got it on Amazon. And I don't normally wear a lot of eyeshadow lately since I've been getting older. I don't like to do a whole ton of shadowing on my eyes. I prefer having long lashes. So that's why I do Lilac Street eyelashes, and I have shown you how to put those on in prior videos. And I use these and can get away with wearing them for about 2 weeks. Every now and then I'll have one kind of start to get loose and droop off, and I'll just take it off and re-glue it or get a new lash. I'm actually part of their subscription club and I get my lashes delivered, but I don't even use mascara. I don't use a lot of eyeshadow anymore because I just love the way these lashes carry the look. And these are the Met Gala lashes, just to show you what they look like. They come in these boxes. Okay, and these are kind of a spikier lash, and that's what I have on today. I love them. So these have been on about 2 weeks. So I just purchased a shadow, and actually there are a few shadows. Let's pull them out that I had ordered. Okay, here we go. We did get some new products, or I got new products from Seint a couple weeks ago and have not shown those to you guys. So let's see what we have. So I have You Complete Me. It's a beautiful color I've been wearing. So that is this color. Can you see how pretty that is? Good everyday color. It's kind of like a pinky beige color with shimmer. Great everyday color. That's You Complete Me. Then I have Soulmate, which I had never had. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Sis, S-I-S. And this is Soulmate. We'll take it out of the box. Very similar to You Complete Me. I'm gonna put them side by side in the tray. Okay, so here is You Complete Me, and here is Soulmate. Even lighter, has some shimmer. Then I purchased Angel's Landing. Angel's Landing. And this has some chunky shimmer. It's not considered a glitter, but it has some chunky shimmer in it. And there's that color here. I'm gonna put it next to the other so you can see. You have to be very careful with Seint powders, including their illuminating powders, because if you put your fingernail in it, I mean, they're kind of a buttery powder. They're very fragile, but they're beautiful on the eye. So there's Angel's Landing. Very pretty colors, very similar colors. I have Aries. Just gonna put all of these in the same palette, and we can do some color swatches if you'd like. Okay, Angel, oh, let's see, what is this called? Aries is kind of a white shimmer. Pretty. Reminds me of, oh, these are all beautiful wedding colors, by the way. And then we have Cocoa, which I was needing a brown, because a lot of the browns that I have are either too, you know, too neutral or too red. So I wanted something true brown. This one is called Cocoa. Put that in the palette. Oh, I think this is gonna be a beautiful brown. It's neutral, but it's not dusty looking. So these are all the new colors that I ordered. Okay, we'll do an eye look with those today. I'm gonna throw these away. So Seint, they put their eyeshadows in a plastic tray inside of the bag, and it's labeled. Okay, this is how their eyeshadows come. Okay, I've not had any issue with things becoming damaged. I know that's been a huge discussion point. Oh, looks like we have one more color in the box that I didn't see. And we have one more space in my palette. This is called Bend and Snap. Just kind of filling in my collection. I'm slowly going to be collecting all of them. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be really pretty. Kind of reminds me of Gigi, which is the taupey color. So there is Bend and Snap. Very similar to Gigi. Okay, great. Now, what else did we get in the box? We also have the Seint Demi palette. Okay, this is going to be, look at the little collage that's on the front. This is a square, okay? And it has room, it has the mirror. And I love the Demi palettes because everything is on one layer. So you have your mirror with all of your colors on one layer. This looks to be a Demi. Let's see here, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say this is probably a Demi 20. I would say there would be room in here for 20 Demi colors and 10 full-size palettes. Okay, maybe 21 or 22 on the side. Demi palette number 20, I believe. Really cute. With Seint, when you buy your makeup, if you buy a certain amount of tins, you're gonna get palette credit. So your palette could be discounted. That's a really nice feature. Now in here, we have some more foundation colors and things like that. Let's see what we have. So I did buy some more Demi color. Now I have 03. Do we have room? Look, we do. We have some room in here. So I have 03. So that stands for orange 3. That looks like it's going to be great for covering dark circles. Place this in here. Wonderful. And then I have another Demi color. This one is YO1 or orange yellow one. Okay, that's also going to be good. This is probably going to be good for a darker skin tone. You can see how intensely yellow that is. So someone with a lot of blue and purple in their skin would really love that color to cover. I'm trying to get it in. There we go. It's in. Okay, all the demi colors. What else did we get? I got another Athens, which is a great color for the winter time. So I would go from hazel down to Athens. Okay, could get away with it now, but I really like hazel. And then I've got ballerina, which is a lip and cheek color that I've never tried, very pale nude color. So there we go. And then all the tins now come in the drawstring bag. Okay, so that will keep everything from moving around in the box and getting damaged. So I'm going to put these items to the side, and we're going to get started with some eyes today. My favorite eyeshadow brush from Seint at the moment is I think this is called the smudge brush. This is a great eyeshadow brush. There are other eyeshadow brushes. I think there's even one called an eyeshadow brush, but this one has a chunky bullet shaped tip on one end, which I use to apply and pack on the shadow. And then it has a stiff but soft blurring and blending brush on the other side. I'm just going to clean this really quickly. Okay, we do have a lovely brush cleaner with Seint. I think I talked about that earlier. We're going to spray it. I like to spray it actually on the tissue or the microfiber cloth, and it pulls all the shadow from your brush, and you can use it instantly. And by the way, this smells like vanilla cupcakes or something like that. It smells really good. My clients always comment on the way that our brush cleaner smells. And you can see the brush is clean. Love it. Look at all that it took out of there. And it sanitizes your brush, so you need the brush cleaner. Really great product from Seint. So now, what should we use? Okay, I think today I am going to use this beautiful color. I think this one's called Angel's Landing. Let me check and see. Be very careful when lifting your shadows. There's a lot of sad people out there. Yeah, this is called Angel's Landing. Okay, it's gorgeously soft, muted gold color. I'm going to use this with the bullet side. We have our Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer on the eyes. And so what I'm going to do is just lean in and just kind of put this on. Oh, so pretty. Actually is more shimmer than color. So this is going to be just like a bare skin look with just a, you know, it's actually not chunky. It's just a wash of shimmer on your eye. So pretty. Really love that. Very lightweight, very clean looking, glistening. Pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to take the, oh, by the way, we do have a brush cleaning tile, which is right here. So as you're going from color to color, you could take your tile and just kind of wipe off your shimmer and then go right to the next color. So that is going to be on sale, I believe. I think I remember that. Now we're going to go into the Aries, which is this white color. And we're going to use this in the inner corners. And I'm going to go ahead and use this under the brow because it's just a very subtle shimmer. These two colors do not look chunky or glittery at all. They're just subtle. Okay, so a very clean look so far. So now I'm going to use the cocoa, which I'm very excited about because that's going to give us some dimension and some shadows. So I'm just going to clean off the brush with a tile. We're going to use the cocoa. All right. There it is on the brush. What payoff that these colors have. We're just going to go right above our crease. Okay, so right above the crease is where we want to go because we don't want to cut into our lid that we do have. If you're aging and things are drooping, you want to go above the crease and kind of push back this bone a bit. This bone right here. So I'm just doing kind of back and forth and hooking around. Okay, Then you can flip over the brush and just kind of lightly soften. Not doing anything extra artistic today. Not really trying to do anything extra artistic. But hey, let me tell you, cocoa is a winner. What a beautiful brown. What a beautiful soft wedding brown. Champagne. These colors are like champagne and cupcakes. Clean, polished. There's no warmth at all in these colors. Now I'm gonna kind of go in and just go under. Again, I have not done any concealer under my eyes yet, so I have time to go back and do that. Now, does Seint have a, let's kind of put some light on the face. Isn't that just pretty when we have the mirror kind of pointed upwards? It gives you, if you're taking a photograph, just kind of take your mirror, just kind of bounce the light off your face. Look at that. So we do have a cream eyeliner called Black Friday, which I do love to use. If you are a loyal Seint client and you want to use Black Friday liner, great. But in the morning, it's not the quickest option for me. In the morning, I just go to a lining pen. And if I'm gonna stray from Seint, I'm gonna use something inexpensive and effective. And the line that does it for me is NYX. And this is their professional Epic ink liner in black. You don't even have to shake it. You don't have to activate it. It is ready to go. And I don't need eyeliner, but it just gives an even more polished look, especially when you have these kind of nude colors on your eyes. So I just kind of hold it horizontal. I don't go in like this. I hold it horizontal and drag. So let's see if we can lean in and show you what I'm doing. Holding it mostly horizontal. It is a little bit more of a challenge putting eyeliner on when you have these extensions on. Now on the outer corner, I just kind of like to point towards the last lash and just kind of drag upwards and out like that. And it gives me a nice little cat eye. Love that. So it's a flick. Now let's do the other. Laying it flat, horizontal. And then you're going to just make sure that everything is even between eyes. And then we're just gonna kind of point towards the lashes and then flip. Okay. Looks great. I love it. I love a nice little cat eye there. For the bottom, I have not been wearing mascara on the bottom. I've just been using a little bit of Stila in their Vivid Smoky Quartz. Pencil is a great liner for the bottom lashes. Just gonna go in and just kind of line right between the lashes here. I don't like to pull it down too far. Okay, you can do tight lining with this too. If you like to go up underneath there and tight line, or go underneath the top lashes with your liner, you can do that. And that's it for that. Now we're gonna go in and start doing some blush. Loving the Fruit Punch collection. Guys, I love this collection so much. If it is still available, I would highly recommend you get it. The Fruit Punch collection smell amazing, and for me, they're pretty long lasting on the skin for some reason. So I have one of the new green palettes, they're really cute, and I have some of the Fruit Punch collection in here. There is another color called Cherry. Okay, but my favorites are Watermelon and Tangerine. These are the ones I reach for the most. So today, because I have orange in my outfit, I'm going to take my Shape brush, which is a wonderful brush for applying blush. And I'm gonna go in here and do the shape brush. And I'm gonna use my tangerine. And they smell so good. And you're just gonna bounce in there and you're gonna see how pretty this is. It just gives a wash of color, very airbrushed looking. It is a balm consistency, so it's not wet looking, it's not shiny. It gives an airbrushed, diffused look to the skin. And I just think that Seint's textures are just out of this world, amazingly good. You don't feel powdery, you don't feel dry, you don't feel cakey. It just really makes me kind of like mad when I see people online being so harsh towards Seint because it's really good makeup. It's just kind of a jealousy thing, I think. And you would think that adults would not act that way. Like, let brands do their thing. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Okay, love that. So pretty. If you like a little bit more color, Jolene was a color that might still be available. I'm not quite sure, but Jolene is very similar and has a lot more color payoff. Now we're gonna put a little bit of this on the lips, and boy, do I have a product to share with you. So yes, Seint makes balm and gloss, and they are amazing. They are going to moisturize the lips and prepare them, but I have found a product that will enhance your lips and make them look so gorgeous. And if you're using the Seint Satin lip and cheek colors, which are very dry, this will make them go on like butter. So what I do is I put this on. It's called the Makeup Forever HD, is Ultra HD Lip Booster. It does have a plumping, hydrating effect, but it's got a little bit of a tint too. Now they do, I think they have a clear, but I really like this color. So it's like a lip color. I'm gonna put it on, and you're gonna see, even without anything else on, it's really a pretty, just walk out the door color. Very pretty color, and that is the Makeup Forever HD. Now watch how the products go on. I'm first gonna line my lips. I'm gonna reach for my Seint Multitasker brush. This is a great lip brush. I'm gonna take my contour color, which we haven't done, by the way. We haven't done the contour. I've been liking the olive lately and reaching for that a lot. That is this color, and you will see me change quite frequently just based upon my mood. But I have all the contour colors in this palette. I'm going to take the small end. I'm going to use olive to define the area around the lip, mostly underneath. Okay, and you can see how that just enhances the volume of the lip. Okay, so again, that's the HD Lip Booster. Beautiful product. I believe it comes in clear as well, but this is the tinted formula, and I believe the color is called, it's 01 is the color. I don't see another color name for it. So let's now try on. First, let's try on the new color that I purchased, just to be fair. I did order Ballerina. Let's try that on. Probably not gonna be enough color for me, honestly, but let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna use my finger. What does this look like? Okay, very light. Ooh, a milky color. Goes on amazing over the Makeup Forever Booster. So this would be a good color for someone darker skinned, I'm thinking, that likes that really Kim Kardashian nude look. Okay, I'm just going to lightly blot that away. I don't think this would work on my cheeks at all. I'm trying to think, would this be a color that you could use kind of in the eye area maybe to neutralize something? I don't know. We might have to experiment with this later, but this one was called Ballerina. Definitely that ballet nude look. Might be good on the eyes too. But I love the tangerine on the lips. I'm just gonna blot that away. I'm gonna do the tangerine. So what's nice about the ballerina is that it does, you know, kind of soften the orange tones and the tangerine just a little bit. So you could use the ballerina to help neutralize colors. Isn't that really pretty, guys? All right, let's do, I just bought some of this gloss here. This is called NYX Fat Oil. It's that oily, glossy look. So we're gonna try some of that on the lips to give it that glossy look. I would love it if Seint would come out with a something in a wand applicator, because I am a loyal person. So it is a really shiny gloss, really pretty. Nothing spectacular about it, but definitely cheaper than the Dior lip oil. Okay, and now let's do some contouring. Kind of left that, and the face looks pretty. Don't need to do contour every day, but I do like to do it. So I'm gonna take my brush. This is the detail brush. Battery is getting low, so I have to hurry. I'm gonna take the side, you can see on one side of the brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and start lightly chiseling some cheekbones. So, you know, some days I'll do the contour before the blush. These are all such blendable products that, you know, I don't really feel tied to doing it one way. It's just fun. Seint makeup is so much fun. Gives me some nice cheekbones. Love to do it on the nose. Love to give myself just a little bit more polish. You can see how that kind of softly gives you a little bit of a, you know, a little strip of shine down the center when you cradle the nose with that contour. On the forehead, don't really feel the need to do too much here. But this is where I kind of like to use my camera to see where you really see a difference, because the camera shows it really well. You want to keep the center area kind of highlighted. If we have enough juice, enough battery life, I'll do my hair and show you what everything looks like when it comes together. Just a really fresh, clean skin look today. Still don't have concealer on. Okay, and then I take this and I do just a little bit along the jaw. It gives a really nice push there. And I like to come back with bronzer or some more of the hazel. Just make sure that everything is kind of blended down and around. Okay. Have not been using powder lately because the Exuviance primer really primes and sets everything so nicely. We do have a setting spray. We have the Seint setting spray. I don't use that every day, but when I do, it just kind of gives a little extra hold. But I feel like this is, you know, great all by itself. We don't need any powder. We don't need any setting spray, but the Seint Vanilla Dust Powder is absolutely gorgeous, and I have used that before. Let's do a little bit of Athens down the middle of my nose. I think that's what color this is. It could be Aura. Let me just check. No, I'm gonna use Aura, which is this light color. I'm gonna use the same brush. We're just gonna go down the center of the nose just to get a little bit more shine. Even go here above the brows. More polish. Sometimes I even like to hit up the area underneath the eyes, this ledge here. Do you see how I kind of drag this across here? Still using the same brush, by the way, that we contoured with. I'm not using the cream makeup directly under the eyes, but just more on this ledge here. Okay, polished. Use a little bit on the chin. Okay, let's go in and do some demi under the eyes just to kind of pop a little bit more. So my favorite colors under the eyes are the YO1, which I use for any excess purple. Don't really need a lot today. And then I like to do the O1. This really does the trick. It really provides some bounce back of light right in that inner corner. You could do, I like to kind of use a little bit of pinky color on the outer corner. And really not put anything kind of underneath there, but really pretty. Maybe just a little bit more blush. Could do some bronzer, but I don't have it in reach right now. It's also pretty. I'm going to use the shape brush to do some of this beautiful color here. This is called Starlit. It's a powder illuminator. An opalescent sheen. It gives a nice opalescence. I think a gold would be pretty too. So Georgia would be a really pretty color. Okay, so there we go. Let's put on, let's do the hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just put a little bit of wave in my hair today, nothing major. But again, we had talked about my thinning hair, so I have a product called Boldify. I really love this product. It's a hair thickening fiber. I think this is dark brown, but you just shake it in. Now, I have used other brands, like the ones that we find in the drugstore, like the Topic. I'm just gonna use this mostly in the areas where we see the most thinning, okay? Like you can see right here. Again, I have a hereditary issue. My mom has really thin hair. Let's see if that covered it up a little bit. I might have to do it this way. I can't really see what I'm doing. Look at that, how it covers it up though. And then you just want to use your brush, not your fingers, just to kind of tap it and kind of jostle around a little bit. But it's good to look in a mirror and kind of see from all angles. Okay, and you can see some problems. Oops, let me lean forward. You can see some real problems here with the thinning in my hair. So I am going to be using, I'm going to move forward a little bit. Oh, it's hard to do on camera. I am going to move forward with using Bondi Boost, because I've been using Rogaine and it hasn't really been doing anything. So just, you know, try different things. I do notice when I stop using these products that my hair is significantly thinner. Now, the product I like to use on the hairline, because it's a little bit more precise, is the same company, Boldify, and it's their hairline powder. So this is really good for precision. But the bottom comes out, and you're just gonna take your little spongy thing, and you're gonna go like this. And this is really good for getting a nice clean hairline. See, I got a little bit of that shaky stuff right here, and that kind of messes up your hairline, so I just have to remove a little bit. But this will cover the stuff right up in the front really nicely. Give you some nice hairline there. I have my Body Boost hairspray, which I have been loving. It's a mister. It's a flex and shine, flexible hold, Body Boost, made in Australia. Lightweight hold, flexible definition, suitable for all hair types. I love the way it smells. It kind of smells like champagne. Okay, I'm gonna shake it. I noticed that my hairstyle lasted all day yesterday, and I'm living in Florida. It's like heat index of 100 here, maybe even more. And I just love to take my fingers and just hold the hair away from the face, lightly mist. Gives you, just a really nice smell. And you can see frizz over here versus shine, okay? And it's also gonna hold, you know, I like to kind of spray the bangs, and it's just so nice. I love the way that smells. And this is my favorite curling iron. This is an amazing curling iron. This is Conair. I think it was like 20 something bucks. It is the Oh So Kind. It's a silicone clamp. It's kind of like rubbery, but it's really good for thinning hair. It doesn't pull or snag your hair, and it just glides through the hair, and it gives you long lasting curls. So I highly recommend that. Okay, so with that, this is the look today. I could certainly throw on some earrings and make it look a lot better. I am gonna try on some clothes from the brand Bloom Chic and another video. I have been wanting to share with you guys this new brand. I have been loving this brand of clothing. It takes about, you know, a week to get the clothing in, but it's very affordable. I'm not wearing it today. This is actually an old Lula Row dress that I love to purchase when, you know, for art teaching and stuff. But Bloom Chic has some beautiful clothing, and they're very affordable. We're talking like if it's on sale, it'll be $6 all the way up to, you know, in the 30s. I don't think there's anything more expensive than that on the site, but the clothing is gorgeous. And I think I'll be doing some videos showing you that. But let's see here. Don't forget that Seint is having a huge sale, everyone. Starting in a few days, it's going to be August 21st through the 25th, I believe. 25th or 26th? 25th. I will put it down below. You can use my link to shop. I am a Seint consultant. If you have an artist already, fine by me. Use their link. If you want to give me some credit for your purchase, your artist will never know. You can always shop with me using my party link, and I will get credit, and you can go back and shop with your artist anytime. But again, my name is Julie. It was so nice working with you today and showing you the tips and tricks and all the wonderful products that I'll be using. I will continue to post videos as often as I can. I am an elementary art school teacher, so you know, if I'm not posting them as frequently, you know why. Okay, so everyone have a wonderful day, and let me know if you have any questions about this.